friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subby friend. And if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. So I have been asked several times to share my craft room. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now I'm going to give you a disclaimer. It is a mess, but the truth is it's always a mess. So I had thought about going in and organizing everything and doing all the stuff. And then I thought, well, if I did that before I do the video, it would just be a total lie because that's not how my craft room is. And you know, the truth is I have a full-time job. I do the crafts and I am a very, very, very present grandma. So I spend lots of time with my daughter and my grandkids. So, you know, there's only so much time in the day and I don't have a perfect craft room. So I decided that I would share it with you the way it was. However, I will tell you, I did at least vacuum the floor for you. All right. So here is my craft room from the door. And this thing houses a lot of stuff, as you can see. So I'm going to kind of go through and just sort of show you what is what. And, you know, I have a lot of half-done projects for the same reason that my craft room is somewhat of a mess. So, you know, I've always wondered, I don't know, have you guys seen those dream boxes? They're like these huge storage systems for like craft supplies. I always like wondered if one of those would like sort of put everything away for me. You know what I mean? If any of you guys have them, let me know. Let me know what you think about them. If you like it, if you think they're worth the money, I'd really like to know. All right, so we're going to come into my craft room. And when you come in, you see my desk. So I did turn on my light just because when I work and it gets later in the evening, I want to say it's probably close to 7. And I'm putting this up right after I do it. I don't even think that I will do any editing to it. So whatever time it's up, you'll know. I mean, that's about what time it is. So it gets a little dark in here. So a lot of times I use my filming light. More than for filming, I use it for doing projects because it's so nice and bright. So when you come in, here's my room. All right, so we have this wall. So that's my daughter when those were her 16-year-old pictures. And I don't know if you can see up there. Do you see that picture up there? It's me when I was a little kid and my brother. So that brother of mine passed away, and it's actually the reason I became a nurse. So you know, it's a story for sure. Okay, so, and there's my pineapple, if you remember me doing that. So, all right, so over here, this is just sort of a mess, but this is how it always is. So this is where I have these bins and they're super handy. I keep yarn and certain strings and stuff in there. And then, well, that's my buttons. Those are just projects that I've been working on. Well, actually, these are the projects I started to package and never got a chance to. So I'm going to try and do that this week. And those are other embellishments. So in these Tiffany boxes, they're pens and markers, and then the stuff for like my planner stuff is in there. Freezer paper. You can never have enough freezer paper. So then over here, this is my printer for sublimation. So I do my sublimation printing over here. And oh, I don't know if you remember, I made my light switch. So that's my sublimation printer here. And then on this table, this is where I do like heating. So I've got my two Cricut heat presses there. A couple bleach shirts I've been working on. I bleached them and then washed them. So now I'll do the heat transfer on them. And then, so this is my butcher paper that I use for doing heat, for doing sublimation. And then my husband just made me this little roll for it. I need to decorate it at some point. I told him to just do it gold because I was going to put like some pink flowers and stuff on it. At some point I'll have time. And then my Cricut mug press, you know, some different paper and just junk I've been working on, pens, and then some more of the Inkjoy pens because I'm going to do a set of the colors. So going back to this table, these drawers, so I'll show you. I'm not really good at doing this kind of like videoing, so I'm really sorry. But this is just like office supply kind of stuff in here. And then this is all like scissors. These are, you know, extra Cricut blades. You know, different blades that like I pick this stuff up on clearance. If it's on clearance, I'll pick it up, you know, to have it when I need it. So this drawer is all basically stuff for cutting, like the extra blades for my Cricut X-Acto are in here. And then this drawer here, so this is like cards and different packaging embellishments and stuff like that. And then this drawer is just some other like packaging stuff, bags and stuff like that. This is where I keep my stuff for doing the wax seals. And I did get a new wax seal. I haven't shown you guys yet, but it's a bumblebee. And then this drawer, so this stuff is all, this is like cards and thank you cards and, you know, different stuff like that. I shove stuff on the seat and everything. Sometimes I even forget things that I have. This is actually, I need to do the cement paw prints of my dog before she passes away because she's very old. Oh, sorry. Maybe I will do some editing since my fingers keep getting in the way. But yeah, so this drawer here is stuff for sublimation, heat tape and such. Sublimation paper, that sort of stuff there. And this is just some different things. So this is like some acrylic to etch on. And I've got the little bases to put them on when I do it. So I was practicing sublimation. So did you know that you could do sublimation on acrylic? So this, it's got to be like cast acrylic. So yeah, so this is actually a sublimated picture on there. Super cute. And some stuff for like pens and stuff like that. This is all like, I don't do a lot of sewing, but this is like needles and threads and patches and material and stuff like that. And then this is just, this really is just junk. Just different things that like maybe I didn't want to throw away. I thought I might use at some point. So then when we come over here on the other side, so all this furniture is from IKEA, and you can see I have these little shelves. I store all kinds of stuff in there. There's mica, glitter, just all kinds of different embellishments, just different cups and stuff that I use for epoxy. And then, so we come back over here. So you can see I have a lot of things that I've been working on. So, and these are all like my cups to use for my Cricut. These are the things I use for my shirts. So here, let me pull this out. So that's like glue, paintbrushes, stuff like that. And so this is actually something I've been looking for. And these are Florida acrylic pieces. So that's good to know. I've been looking for that. All right. And then, so over here, let's see. These are from my grandson's baby shower. We didn't have one for Michael, so these are from Matthew. These are from his cake. And then these I had made. I did a video on these early on. They're just little Dollar Tree flowers. But they're so cute. My little heart lamp is from IKEA. Okay, so then these drawers. So this is just embellishments of different sorts. Oh, and then this stuff for my planners if I need to make like the happy planner, the right kind of holes. More embellishments. And I was looking in here the other day and I forgot I have a bunch of glow-in-the-dark mica powder, so I'm going to be using that. Some more embellishments. All my stamps. And then these are like different lights and stuff. So this is a bunch of different things like clips. Look, I have all this stuff to make bracelets. With some extra sublimation printer. All this stuff to make like cool bracelets and stuff. Let's see. And some more lights and like heating tools. So like my hot knife and glue gun and stuff like that. And that's just some more office supply stuff. I just knocked over candles. And that's just, I'm not even sure what's in there. Looks like maybe some t-shirts or something. And that is my pile of straps that I need to do something with. I just throw it all in that pile right there. So yeah. All right, so now we can go to this side over here. So you can see I've got, you know, my vinyl up on the walls. I do have another place of vinyl I'll show you. And then we can go down here. So this is just, you know, different embellishments on there. So I saw these ears. I'm going to put my name and the Most Crafty Nurse on there because, you know, with the paint and stuff, I thought it was super cute. And my little bowl I made from Dollar Tree stuff. Paintbrushes, and then some more embellishments, some other like glitter stuff down under there. And then, so here, so we go down here. So this is all like printable paper and, you know, different types of paper that aren't like your ordinary paper. So that's what that is. That's leather. This is just a bunch of different stuff. So this is all leather in here. And I just keep different things that I use down in there. These are just some little jars and, you know, sequins. There's alcohol inks in there. And then this is just, you know, Dollar Tree stuff that I use. And my infusible ink is all in here, as well as this is like, these are all my like Dollar Tree stickers, and not all of them are from the Dollar Tree, but these are bigger stickers, but the majority of these are the Dollar Tree wall decals. And then this is all just like construction paper, that sort of stuff. It's mostly like packs of like Cricut paper and stuff. And then that, let's see, that bucket's empty. That's just some molds. Some brushes that I haven't used yet. That on the bottom's all tape down here. So these are a bunch of like little molds and some die cuts. And then just some different little things in there that I use. That stuff. So this is all ribbon, and those containers have ribbon in it. That one's like coffee filters, stuff like that. And then, so now we can come over here, and this table, just my flowers. So those are pictures of my daughter when she was little, my sweet little baby. Some paint tops that need to be thrown away. Let's see. I lost some of the words there. This is from my daughter for Mother's Day when she was in 1st grade. And super important, so it stays right there. Just a bunch of just stuff. This is like my Cricut foil. You know, really just stuff. And so this is where I keep all my paint. I have more in here. I'm not going to lift that up though. But this is just paints, stuff for doing like molds and stuff. You know, I really need to, one day I need to do this and show you guys this. This is so cool. I need to do that and show it to you guys. You would like it. And then this bucket here, this is all like molds and keychain pieces and stuff like that. Let's see. Just stuff. This is keychain stuff, cups that I'm working on. So those, do you see those? Those are super important to me. One of my friends that I met here on YouTube, Heidi, made those. They're beautiful. She does such a good job. She like makes these incredible pots. I love them. All right, so over here, this shelf here, up there, that is all stickers, and they are sort of bundled together in, you know, different ways. Paper, not super neat. And of course, my daughter when she was a baby. Let's see. This is all washi tape. There's glitter in here. Dice, makeup sponges. These are all my pins from when my daughter was little. It's so funny. Some pictures of my nieces. My daughter's face on a pin. Very cute. Books. Just some pins. So this is just a bucket where I put things that I'm working on. My laminators right there. And then as we get over here, so these I had put, I need to go through and like with my Cricut make labels for these, but I haven't yet. So most of them are labeled though, like jewelry stuff, flowers, notebook, wood burning, engraving, loom. This is like embellishments, soap making, and then the rest of that is all molds, different molds. And that is my sewing machine right there. And then down here, so I was walking by this and I stepped on it. So I have this toe that was cut off and sewn back on when I was little. And so the feeling in it is really weird. And I caught that toe in the middle of this thing. This was just right before I started making this video, and it was just awful. So I keep that under there, and actually it doesn't go under there. It goes right here with these ones. But I obviously can't do anything one-handed. All right, so, and this is just different like Velcro and stuff like that. And there's a top. I bet you that's a top I was looking for. It's some little glass pieces and stuff. So this side of my desk, we have, that's like wood pieces, more stickers and different things. So this is like my wood stuff. I have like some more vinyl and stuff over here. This is like wire and stuff like that. All right, so here's my desk. I was working on a project. I'm doing some peekaboo Halloween wine glasses with Mod Podge. Yeah, so this is my desk. This is where I work. Oh, these little acrylic pieces. Somebody asked me to show the acrylic that I cut on the maker. They asked me to show doing epoxy on it. So that's why this is out, because I'm going to try and get that done this week also. And this is just stuff. As you can see, I just sort of keep stuff. I'm going to put this with some carrier oil. This stuff smells amazing. My tape. Alcohol. This is sublimation spray. This is peroxide and water. Let's see. That one's empty. Yeah, so let me also show you under here. So here's my chair. But the nice thing with these IKEA desks, doing it like this, I have storage on this side too. So like that's some UV resin in there, but I have stuff all stored back here too. There's my transfer tape, my garbage can. So we come over here. Oh, my frame is broken. The bottom degree is my husband's. One of his, I think that's his bachelor's in computer technology. The one that's broken is my bachelor's in nursing. I started with an associate's degree in nursing, then I did my bachelor's, and then the one up top, I have a master's in nursing. And so I keep all my Cricut mats here. Some of them need to be cleaned. So this box here, I'm excited. This company sent me some epoxy and some molds to try and see how I like them. So I'll be doing that this week and sharing with you guys. I'm really excited because, I did want to, try some different epoxy. So I'm very excited about that. And then behind my door, so this is like frames and wood pieces, like for projects, whatever, just different things that I use. But here, so these bins from IKEA, I really like these a lot, but this is all vinyl. And then same down here, that's all vinyl. And I got some big rolls of vinyl there. And let's see, over here, so this is my inkjet printer. So this is all soap stuff just sitting here. I know that's a mess. There's some glitter up here. Now I've moved the majority of my glitter to the back porch. So I have like my scents, different scents there. And I'll show you the back porch real quick. It's a mess. I've been in the process of doing projects, so please don't judge. This guy I still haven't given to my friend. I'm off this week, so I'm going to try and get over there and give it to her. So here's my closet. And I have these little bags with different things sorted out into them. That bottom thing there is all t-shirts. I keep different things. So these are just different things that I use to make projects with. And you can see back there. So just different stuff that I use for making projects. And then I forgot to show you in the back of the door, there's my aprons. Yes, so there is my craft room. It's organized to a point that most of the time I know where everything is, but it's not super organized by any means. But for, for the time that I have, it's not too bad. Don't judge me too hard on my messiness. It is what it is. Oh, we'll walk out real quick and I'll show you the back porch. Super quick. My coffee I was drinking earlier, don't mind that. There's my epoxy. This is my little things that I keep them in. So I've been working on stuff all day, so don't mind the mess. I keep all my paint in these little shelves that my husband made. And then this little box here, that's where I keep like my UV epoxy and stuff like that. There's my regular epoxy up there. And glitter, I told you I moved it most out here. I have another thing of it over here. And this is just, it's a mess, but this is just, I'm working. So, doing stuff. So don't mind it, please. More epoxy. Aren't these little guys fun? It's super fun. So different things that I'm working on. Now, it's my little paint booth. This stuff isn't normally over here. It's just when I pull my turner out to use it, then I pull everything off the table because it takes up most of the table. So when I put the turner back, then a lot of stuff will move over onto the table. And this is a cup I'm working on. This is my cup that I messed up. The paper got stuck to it. So I'm gonna do a video and fix it. Look how beautiful the color is. Like, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But we'll fix it. And this one's a pretty color too. And yeah, so this is where I do my epoxy. Don't like this stuff here. Like, that's really just to keep the elements out. It's got a tarp back there, and then I've also got that up there. It just keeps the elements out. This is like a temporary kind of setup. I eventually have a better idea I want to do, but I really wanted to move my epoxy because I started out doing my epoxy in my room and it just really wasn't a great idea because of it being in the house, So I moved my epoxy out here so that, because there's so much ventilation, of course, the whole thing is ventilated, And so I moved my epoxy out here for that reason. So these things are really this is all just to keep the elements out of my stuff. It's not really meant to look beautiful. One day I will have a space out here that looks beautiful. And, let me show you this. This is super cool. So my husband made this for me. This is my new thing that I use for my cups. It's nice. It turns. It's been rained on, as you can see. But I can turn it and my cups just lay in here. And he just 3D printed this. And then, put it on this little rotating mechanism for me. And my cups just lay in there nicely when I'm doing decals and stuff on them. It's really cool. All right. So that's it. That's my space. And listen, I hope you guys liked the video. And I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. And don't judge me too much on my mess. It is what it is. All right. See you later, friends. Bye.